What's going on, guys? Daniel Vasquez checking in here with my fourth report to the Strength Athlete TSA. This week was pretty good because I got a lot of extra sleep because of being off work and things like that. So, a lot of rest. On this day, I was supposed to go for 310, but I was in a rush, so I was like, screw it, just threw 3 plates on there. This hypertrophy days are still pretty tough for me. Even 6 reps was because of the 3 lifts on one day. But I got through it. Yeah, my conditioning for high reps still needs some work. I'm so conditioned to lower reps, 5 and below, that it's my high rep game is just not on point. Especially when I don't have time to just take as much of a break as I want between sets. Sometimes I just have to go. I only have a certain amount of time to train. So on this day I was probably resting like 1 to 2 minutes tops between sets. My abs were sore from the last session where I did front squats, and I believe I didn't use a belt at all. So my core was just worn out, and you can see on this second and third sets I started leaning over because just my core was just sore and I couldn't stay as upright as I wanted to. But I've been doing a pretty good job at not leaning forward, which was used to be a big problem. I think I'm better at fighting it now, at least. As far as my shoulder goes, for bench, which you're gonna see next, it's been feeling great. I might use this closer grip than what I was doing before at the next meet. I'm feeling more tricep drive out of it. So I'm going a little wider than I was in the past couple weeks. But still, I mean, I still consider it pretty close grip. Like bars are different, but on this bar, my pinkies are barely touching the ring on the bar. It's supposed to be 4. I think I have like my middle finger. Before this shoulder issue, I have my middle finger on the ring, so not too much of a difference, like an inch at the most. By the time I got to deadlifting this day, I was pretty worn out. Just 3 sets of 6 on squats and bench, and I had to rush a lot to get this done. So I think I got this 3 sets of 6 deadlifts, even though it was lightweight. It felt pretty tough because I had to do it within very short amount of time. Something interesting happened on this last set. I hitched, which I've never even done before, and I think it's a habit that it's been from using straps for stiff-legged deadlifts. I kind of like hitch at the top because I can. Because before, when I wasn't using straps, I felt like if I hitched, the bar will roll out of my hands. So I never even hitched my right there. But I made it a point not to do it the next time. The next rep. This power day was actually on Thanksgiving Day. So yeah, again, I was rushed. But I really wanted to get this workout in to go train with my friends on Friday for the next day. So just a quick couple singles there. Not much recorded on this day because I was in such a hurry. So on this day, Friday, the problem with that gym that I just realized is that they don't have 2.5 pounds plates. The smallest plate they have is a 5-pounder. So I was supposed to go, if the spreadsheet says 268, I was going to round up to 270. Turns out they don't have those plates, so I had to just throw on 275. But I felt really good on this day, probably because of the big meal I had the night before from Thanksgiving, which I didn't do that bad at not going over my macros. What I did was I just kind of fasted up until I had to eat, go to dinner with my family, and I did pretty good. They were rough estimates, but I think there's maybe like, if anything, I went like 10 over my carbs, which I don't think is bad at all. So on this day I was feeling really strong. Benching felt so good. It's 235. I'm gonna have to go up because of the plates not being there. And it still felt good. And that's it, guys.